Good afternoon, welcome to Flight Live.
Afternoon, everyone.
We are here at Manchester Airport on a gorgeous and hot sunny day, which is a rarity. It's the first one of the year.
Yeah, sure is. It's like this anyway.
It's 21 degrees here. A few clouds in the sky, but only little wispy ones.
Forecast for thunderstorms tomorrow, maybe.
Oh, yeah, might be doing a live stream in thunder.
Get struck by lightning while we're here.
Yeah.
It's a bonus.
I was holding a camera. That's a good idea.
Stood next to metal equipment.
Yeah, so we're on, landing on 05 right and taking off from 05 left. We're just about halfway down the side of 05 right. And we're a little bit further down than Simon Lowe is, who I think is coming to the end of his stream. Mac Aviation was here first thing this morning, and we're here until around 6 o'clock. Or until we've got sunburnt.
Sun cream on today, though. Making sure that we don't, or, well, maybe for you, Thierry, maybe not for me.
Yeah. I think this is the Jet2 A330 coming in now.
Yep. Let's have a look.
With the gorgeous sunshine today, the solar panel is going to be whacking out a lot of energy, so we are fully solar panel powered for this stream, which is cool.
Yep.
The only problem is keeping everything cool.
Consuming 50 watts, generating 90.
Nice. That was crazy loud.
That was super loud.
Apologies if that was too loud, I was trying to turn it down.
That was GVY-GM of Jet2, operated by Air Tanker. Ooh, it's warm. A330-200, operating flight 876 from Faro. That's a 9-year-old aircraft. Coming up next on 23 right. 23 right? What am I talking about? 05 right is a 2E7879 coming in from Palma de Mallorca. And about to depart on 05 left, we have KLM City Hopper operated by Eastern Airways. Not lined up yet, though.
Yeah, I wonder if the A330 will skid out all over first. The Ryanair is currently crossing over. Yeah, I was relying on a Ryanair to land to test the how loud to set the audio for the landing, because they're usually full on their reverse thrusters. But everyone was pretty quiet on their landing, so it was quite hard to tell. So yeah, now we know. Is this our first Saturday stream? Don't think we've done a Saturday one before, have we?
No. I mean, when
first.
we were testing, I think we had a go, but
yeah.
No, this is our first proper one.
So thanks for joining us this afternoon. I say we'll be going till probably around 6, depending on what's happening and
whether Thierry goes into Pokemon mode and wants to collect every single aircraft that's due in the next hour.
Or like a Magnum melted completely.
Yeah, we should have a nice colour today. I might roll my sleeves up a bit.
Yep, perfect tanning weather. And there's lots of people as well who've come down to have picnics and watch the planes. So if you are down here, welcome. And if you're not down here, then you can watch the stream. and feel like you are down here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we decided to do one today because, well, we're planning for like Sunday afternoon, evening to be our sort of regular one. But we were a little unsure whether there was going to be some storms tomorrow, so we thought we'd do one today, and then at least that way you've got some aviation goodness for the weekend. So I think the inbound is going to land before the outbound goes. Fortunately, some of the big jets we were hoping to catch arrived early today, so the Saudi Arabia has already landed. The A380 was due to land just as we were starting, but that's arrived early as well.
Yeah.
We've got
Yeah.
the...
Must be the weather conditions, everybody being early.
Yeah. Pilots wanting to get to the airport and get an ice cream. But we do have the Royal Jordanian on the way. Well, those are a bit more sedate.
Yeah, definitely not as loud. So that was GDUIO. Operating flight 2623, coming in from Palma de Mallorca. It's a 4-year-old 787-9, so one of the bigger 787s in Chewy's fleet. Eastern Airways just lining up on 05 left now, so we'll see that Embraer 190LR depart in a second. It's a 15-year-old aircraft with flight 1034, operating over to Amsterdam, GCLYU. Here it goes.
I would say it's a beautiful day for flying, but I'm not sure if you want it to be this kind of weather when you're going on holiday. I mean, obviously you're going on holiday, so it's always great, but the idea is that you're leaving behind the cold, grey weather, going somewhere nice and hot, so leaving on a nice, warm, sunny day. Especially when you arrive at your destination, it's surprisingly not sunny. Like that time when we turned up Fuerteventura and it was raining. I was like, what?
Cloudy.
Rain in Fuerteventura? Tui's making its way across the runway.
Hello, Marco. Thank you for watching. Hi,
hey, Marco.
Carlos.
Right, so we did write down our good afternoons in various languages, and I've forgotten them already.
Oh.
Is it bom tarde?
Yeah, I
tarde?
think that's right. Yeah.
And then buenas tardes?
Buenas tardes.
Oh gosh. Bon après-midi? I can't remember the German one.
Guten Tag.
How's that?
It's just Guten Tag, yes.
I'll let you do the Dutch and the Ukrainian.
I can't remember off the top. I'll have to go
yeah,
and look.
I'll put it in the note.
Oh no. Why are you doing this to me?
Putting you on the spot. Yeah, welcome everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you very much for joining. It's absolutely gorgeous day here, sunny, warm. Great day to be outside.
Warm.
Lots of plane action for you.
So just coming over the threshold is Jet2.
Is that GDFC?
Yeah, so that was GGDFC 737-800. That's 25 years old, operating flight 902 from Almeria in Spain, just a little bit further down than Alicante and Murcia, and a little bit to the right of Malaga.
They're in a hurry. They're not slowing down.
No, he's straight off.
Or she.
He's ahead of time. Sorry. I need to stop defaulting my pronouns.
There's also no one lined up waiting to go, so maybe once again there's 3 Magnums in the airport and pilots itching to go get one. I've stopped talking about Magnums because I want a white Magnum now.
You can't have a Magnum. Sorry.
Well, they wouldn't last. They wouldn't last very long, would they?
So, steady stream of arrivals coming up. We've got a... trying to think of a collective noun. Can't say clutch, I used that the other day.
Cluster, a gaggle.
Gaggle. A horde of Jet2s coming in.
A basket of Ryanair's.
So it's looking like Jet2, 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 Ryanair, EasyJet, Thomson, Ryanair. Steady stream of arrivals on 05 right. 05 left, we've got an EasyJet just taxiing out, just coming to the holding point of 05 left. This is operating flight 2011 across to Tenerife South. GEZUC is an A320 Classic that's 13 years old.
I think it's going... No, it's not going short. Peekaboo. And Jet2 has dashed across the runway, so I imagine this will be almost straight out.
I'm going to put the radio on, see if we can see if anything's pushing back. So, bear with me while I multitask on about 4 things instead of 3.
EasyJet orange looking really nice in the sunny weather, contrasting beautifully with the sky. There is thankfully a nice breeze. So wind is about 4 knots. It seems to be changing direction a few times there. It was coming from the east when we arrived, now it seems to be coming from the north. to the metadata.
I'm going to take that on my ear because it's very hard to listen to the ATC and do other things at the same time.
So A380 currently parked up and it's delayed as usual for its departure. Last I checked it was about 3 it's due to go, so in about 45 minutes unless it's managing to leave a bit earlier than that. See someone in the distance on approach. We'll switch over to them in a second. I'm just going to grab a drink. We've got a bag of ice with our snacks in, trying to desperately keep everything cold.
Yeah, everything that we do here is a learning curve and a journey, definitely. Because today we did what we're gonna need to do, which is to have a cool bag or something to keep us fueled while we're doing this. But we also need to keep our equipment cool.
Yeah.
So, fortunately, I brought a spare top with me. So that's just giving my iPad a little bit of a
Shade.
a sun reprieve, and we've had to tuck the laptop away.
Yeah. Keep it out the direct sun. It had to take its little protective skin off as well because that was black. So just to try and cool things down. The other thing I realised as well is all the camera equipment is black.
Yes.
Luckily they are rated for I think up to 50 degrees in temperature. But yeah.
Yeah, there's a decent wind blowing, so I think it should be just enough to keep the edge off it for certainly for the camera stuff.
But yeah,
we're going to need a couple of parasols, I think.
Yeah, this is our first hot day doing this, isn't it? So, because we started at the tail end of the summer, so we didn't really have any hot days, I think. And when we were doing our initial videos in September, I mean, we were doing handheld iPhone footage, so we didn't need to worry about any of this stuff. So a bit of practice ready for the summer. And I'm going to swing over because we've got an inbound.
Solar panels generated 110 watts. We're using 50 watts.
Nice.
So that's good.
Who have we got an approach here, Bob?
Yep. Let's have a look what's coming in. This will be the Jet2 I mentioned before, JZHL, coming in from Verona with flight 986. That's a 7-year-old 737-800.
Mega loud reverse thruster there. I was trying to turn it down, so apologies for the terrible panning there.
Just catching up on the comments in the chat. Sorry, I had a few things to do while we were going live.
Got a big new antenna to get the ATC.
Yeah, although we're right next to the airport, I couldn't hear the aircraft on the ground, so I've had to buy an antenna to plug in. It's crystal clear now. It's superb. Nice. But yes, Carlos, thank you very much. He says, thank you for the stream. Beautiful weather for aircraft spotting.
Exactly.
Couldn't not agree with you more.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
The only thing that'd be better is just a small distant thunderstorm on the horizon.
Well, we might get that tomorrow, you never know.
Never know.
Yes, we're starting 4 o'clock tomorrow, it's a couple hours later.
Oh, I've got a beetle on me.
Oh, nice. So yeah, we start from 4 tomorrow, and then I think rain's kind of possibly scheduled for like 5, 6 o'clock. It says 25% chance, but also the icon is heavy rain icon.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be quite localised.
Yeah.
Wherever it is.
Next up,
So,
we've got another
on
inbound.
final approach, 205 right. Oh, sorry. Is GDRTX. It's a 737-800 operating flight 962 from Dubrovnik. It's an 8-year-old aircraft.
I noticed actually when that was coming in, this crabbing slightly, aren't they?
Yeah,
Sort of
the
pointing into
wind,
the wind a bit.
is coming from the...
Matar seems to think it's coming from the north, but the windsock's saying more.
Oh, it's definitely not
northeast.
coming from the north.
No.
That's annoying.
Hey, yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
We've got plenty of people out sunning themselves today by the runway. And you can probably just about make out Simon Lowe down there, filming away. And also on the other side of the runway, we've got more people.
Yeah, I've never been over there before.
No, I'm not sure how you get there.
There's the River Bolling goes under just to the right of where they are.
Yeah, of course.
There's a little tunnel. Next up, another Jet2 coming in. This time we've got Sun G, operating flight 880.
Sun G as in sung.
Sung, yeah.
Jess Glynn sung. Probably several times on board. I wonder what, I've never been on a 2A, I wonder what they play on their planes. They've got a signature tune that they play to death.
Yep, don't know.
If you have been on a 2E, do they play any music? Because Jet2 just played Jess Glynn's Hold My Hand several times while you're on the plane, which is cool. I like the song, but
Sun G is one of Jet2's brand new A320. Oh, sorry, I have connected to the wrong wireless hotspot. Oh, one of Jet2's newest A321 Neos. Only having operated its first revenue flight this week.
and we've got another Jet2 A321, is it, or 20 Neo going out? Just after this Ryanair.
So Sunji was inbound from Alicante. Next up on 005 left after the Ryanair that's just departed to Dublin. That was a 737-800 EIENN, 13-year-old aircraft operating flight 1899. But next up is G Sun H again, one of delivered just before Sunji. This is an A321 Neo again, one of the brand new ones. They haven't even had time to put the decals on it yet. This is operating flight 829 across to Tenerife South. Got a Ryanair inbound on 05 right.
Do you know what, I was thinking that was an EasyJet because the way it was coming in, it looked like it was orange.
In the sun.
Yeah. There we go. Jet2's off.
I think we're going to see the arrival on 05 right before the departure. On 05 left. This is Ryanair flight 4006 coming in from Alicante. 737-800 EIDWR is 16 years old.
It's coming in hot. Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
you'd have felt that on board.
Sunji heading across the runway.
Yeah, just getting across. The Ryanair will be going next. Hi, Imam Solahan, or Solahin, sorry. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Greetings from Indonesia.
Oh, lovely.
Fantastic. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, great to have you with us. What's the weather like over there?
Hot and humid, I imagine.
Yeah, it's hot, it's not humid, thankfully, here. Yeah, you can see an Aer Lingus A330 heading out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, great. So that Ryanair's just heading off to Las Palmas in Gran Canaria and the Canary Islands. For those of you not from around Europe, that's just off the west coast of Africa, off the coast of Morocco. EIJC is a 737 MAX 8 200, operating flight 2583 today.
Yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome anybody who's joining us for the first time. Thank you very much for spending your afternoon with us. We are just shy of 6,000 subscribers, so if you are new, then do hit that subscribe button, and if you enjoy the footage today, then, or our chin wagging, hit the like button. That's very much appreciated. And yeah, we'll be here tomorrow afternoon as well. So if you are subscribed and hit the bell icon, you'll get notified when we're live. We do schedule 48 hours beforehand, so tomorrow's is up already.
This is GEIDY, operated by, it's Aer Lingus, but operated by Aer Lingus UK. IAG's UK Irish subsidiary. I don't know what they're doing with it. I don't know why it's just not called British Airways. It's crazy. A330 300 that's 14 years old, operating flight 45 across to New York John F. Kennedy.
We do have an inbound, but I'm going to keep it on this A330.
Yep.
Enjoy your flight, Aer Lingus.
So the little red prop aircraft is a Beechcraft B200 Super King Air that's coming from Faro, PHZDZ. It's 25 years old. It's operating flight 4, but can't imagine that's scheduled or anything. It's very strange. Anyway, just about to depart on 05 left. We've got Ryanair heading out to Lisbon. EIGCC is operating that flight today. It's a 19-year-old 737-800 with flight 2252.
Do you think that the owner of that plane's a fan of Ferrari? Looks like Ferrari red.
Maybe. We know you're not.
No. Just going to head across first before the Ryanair. What do you think Ryanair's going in? Ryanair's going.
I'd be amazed if the Ryanair doesn't go first.
Ryanair's do not wait.
Oh, you can see the Aer Lingus bank in there just on departure.
Oh, yeah. Get it. Is there somewhere? It's really hard to find it, isn't there? There it is.
Coming up on the departure front, we've got an EasyJet pushing back. That's heading out to Hurghada in Egypt. EasyJet heading off to Paphos. Egypt Air's just pushing back, heading back to Cairo. Thompson, I keep doing that. Show my age. TUI Airways. Flight to Las Palmas and Hurghada, respectively.
Easy landing now.
Yeah, this is just coming over the threshold now. Is EasyJet 2062 from Corfu, a 5-year-old A320 Neo G UZHT.
I'd love to go back to Corfu. It's really beautiful. Also, if you haven't been to Corfu, or if you have been to Corfu, you'll know. You fly through like mountainous terrain, don't you? When you approach the airport.
Yeah. There's some mountains just to the left-hand side of the approach coming in. I think it's captains only. Some of the islands are.
Oh, not as bad as as Madeira though.
Oh no. We were fortunate, weren't we, with that?
Yeah, it's the problem with a plane channel. You want some drama, don't you, of the landings, but then you don't want to have the drama yourself as you land.
Not really, no. I mean, I'd rather not. After our friends described their landing during Storm Kathleen coming back from Frankfurt, where they went around at Birmingham, yeah, you don't really want to be on a plane where everybody's screaming because they think they're about to die. Even though to everybody else on board it's probably quite normal.
You see, every time anyone talks about it, I just say, well, you know what things to listen out for and to expect. So if you look worried, then I'll be worried. But if you look calm, I'm like, yeah, it's nothing then.
So I just need to look calm at all times.
Yeah, it's that time when we were coming back from Fuerteventura and the plane was making a really weird noise, and you looked completely confused. And I was like, oh gosh.
I just didn't know what it was, and it turned out that it was the. It turned out it was on the 737-800 when the wheels retract. It was just the brakes being applied to the wheels, but there must have been imbalance, so it made a horrific rattle throughout the whole plane.
We look a little quiet moment now. I'm going to grab a quick drink as we await for the A380 to depart. It is late.
Oh, it's that I can hear. That plane. When you can hear the faint rumbling, but you can't see the aircraft.
Probably it's so hazy over there. It's quite hard to see anyone coming in until like quite late.
Coming up on the arrival front, we've got Ryanair coming in from Dublin, 2E coming in from Enfidha in Tunisia, 2E coming in from Ibiza, Royal Journey. That wasn't my pronunciation, it was just a stifled hiccup. Royal Jordanian coming in from Oman. Jet2 coming in from Mahon on the island of Menorca. Oh, we got a 757 behind that.
Yeah.
Jet2 coming in from Malaga. I never thought I'd see the day that, like, seeing a 757 come into Manchester was quite a novelty.
There is an open bag crisp in there.
Thank you.
Managed to shove a few knickknacks in my face. But as always, there's no rest for the wicked.
There's no rest for the cameraman.
No. So we've got 2E lined up and we've got an inbound, so I'm not sure who's going to arrive first or go. Let's see, just saw just about make out another inbound. I'm going to go for the inbound. Sorry, 2E. Okay, you can see both of them in shot right now.
Oh yeah, can see the lights.
Just be wary of where the graphics are.
So coming up first on short final, flight 556 from Ryanair from Dublin. It's a 14-year-old 737-800 GRUKN. Nelia from Madeira Woman Spotters just popped on to say hello to us. Thank you.
Hey, Nelia.
Thank you, friend. Good to see you.
Bon tardes, I think. Wonder if you've got the weather as nice as we do.
Yeah, it's beautiful there today.
Yeah.
I was watching Marco a little bit earlier on. So that's Chewy heading out to Hurghada in Egypt. 737-800 GTAWD. That's a 12-year-old airframe operating flight 688. Just lined up behind that is TUI heading out to Las Palmas in Gran Canaria. GTAWW is operating that. It's a 737-800 that's 9 years old.
It's getting close. Landing.
Are you going departure or arrival?
I'm going landing.
Ah, he's going arrival. To be fair, where we are at the moment, the arrivals are definitely better.
Yeah.
Coming over the threshold then is TUI from Enfita in Tunisia. GTUMM is a 2-year-old MAX 8 with flight 851. Oh, he's floating.
Oh.
Go around. Go around.
Wow.
Nice one.
Will we get TUI in shot?
Amazing. That was a very early go-around decision because this is a big runway here. And
That's the other one taken off.
They were definitely, yeah, absolutely.
It's going to bank hard right, I think, isn't it?
Yes.
Let's get out of the way of the other one. So presumably you're coming in too fast, probably. 'Cause it's not that windy, is it?
Yeah.
So...
Maybe they felt like they were coming down onto the runway too quickly, because they certainly had the room to do it. So to give up at that point, it's probably the rate of descent. So that'll loop round now to the south of the field, head southeast, southwest, come back round over the Cheshire Plain and for another attempt. So we'll see that in 5 minutes or so. EasyJet's just lining up on 05 left. EasyJet is heading off to Paphos, operated by GEZOP today, an 8-year-old A320 Classic with flight 2279. And just coming up on short final now is another Thompson coming in from Ibiza. This is a GTAWU, a 10-year-old 737-800 with flight 667. Hey, Jacob.
Afternoon, Jacob. I don't know if you just joined after that, but we've just literally had a go around. I think it's our first live stream. Oh no, it's not our first live stream go around, is it? We've had one before.
No, it's our second.
And we're down.
Proof that it's not just our friends in Madeira that hog all the go-arounds.
Yeah, the perfect time to join, wasn't it?
Oh, that's a weird noise.
Sorry, I was looking in the sky for the other one. I wasn't expecting that much drama on a Saturday afternoon.
I know. Well, aircraft drama can happen whenever.
Yeah.
Consistency of being here and filming them is what allows you to catch them.
It's true. If you weren't with us on our, I think it was our Sunday live stream, we had the A380 slowly crossing over the runway to prepare for departure, which meant that EasyJet had to go around. You can have watched it on our, I think it was our last Sunday stream, but we also have it going out tomorrow as a short as well. So If you're subscribed and got your notification bell on, you'll get pinged about that tomorrow. I think it's midday it's out. And then this evening, definitely from last Sunday's live stream, we've got firefighters in action at Manchester Airport. That's going out this evening at 7 PM UTC. See if this plane goes up before the arrivals come in. Eastern Airways, I think.
Yeah, apologies, just needed to check a couple of things because my really poor tethered data connection on my iPad today. Extreme froze.
Don't worry, I've got it on mine as well.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, right. Eastern Airways is taking too long. I'm going for the arrival.
Yeah.
And as soon as I do that, it takes off. Never mind. We'll concentrate on these ones because we've only got them till 4. Yeah.
This is Royal Jordanian in the One World livery coming in from Amman. This is a 15-year-old A319 AYP operating flight 115. See you soon, Nelia.
Cheers, Nadia.
Okay, just caught the go around.
Oh, nice. I'm not sure if that one was going to land. Yeah.
They technically landed after the landing zone, so that was close to going around as well. I think if that had been a European operator, that would have gone around.
It's got it stopped though, so maybe if it's not full, then they know they can stop in
It's
time.
supposed to be a procedural thing though, because
Yeah.
if you do that, then something's not right. We're about to depart on 05 left. Coming up inbound on 05 right is G Sun B, a just over a 1-year-old A321 Neo operating flight 864 Jet2, coming from Menorca. And again, if you're not from around here, if you don't know where Menorca is, that's part of the Balearic Islands in the Mediterranean Sea, just off the east coast of Spain, just east of Alicante and Valencia.
I think the area we're in, they're still busy braking and yeah. Royal Jordanian is heading over the runway.
Yep. So lining up to go first is EasyJet across to Hurghada in Egypt. This is a 4-year-old A320 Neo operating flight 2251 GUZLC. And see you later.
such a bright day, it's really hard to tell if I'm overexposed or underexposed.
And I've just realised that I've had my microphone switched off for about 10 minutes.
Have you?
When I went to
Oh,
check
they've missed
the...
your joke then. I'll see you later, or whatever it was.
I know, yeah. I'll see you later.
That's EasyJet gone. Swung around for this inbound. Is this the 2 on returning, or is it?
Yep, 2E coming in from, yep, the go around that's coming in from Tunisia.
Don't know why I'm holding my hand over my forehead when I'm wearing a cap.
I've had to put my sun hat on today. Nailed it this time.
Yeah, so that'll be one relieved pilot.
So that was number 2 being tracked in the world on flight radar.
Who's number 1?
That's a good question. Oh, it's an Air France aircraft that's squawking 7700 emergency. That was a 737 MAX 8 coming in from Enfita in Tunisia. 2-year-old aircraft, GTUMM, with flight 851. Just lining up on 05 left now is Chewy off to Sharm el Sheikh. 737 MAX 8 GTUMF is a 5-year-old aircraft operating flight 880 today.
I'm getting a visual migraine.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
A380's got its transponder on. Saudi has got its transponder on, so going soon. So it looks like we're going to be pretty busy for the next half hour or so. It's a 757 just turning onto the localizer on 05 right at the moment.
Park on A380 for a sec. And I hope that my...
757 is probably a few minutes out yet. Yes, the... Hi Giles, thanks for joining in. Good to see you. It certainly is a nice day for it.
Apologies everyone, unfortunately I'm getting a visual migraine, which is the worst possible time to get one.
Yeah, not great because you kind of lose your central vision.
Yeah, basically I can't focus in the middle of my eyes at the moment, which is not great. Body's clearly rejecting the sunshine.
So 757 of Jet2 just coming over the threshold. This is flight 810 from Malaga, operated by 13-year-old GLSAN. Will we get another go around though?
Imagine it's because I'm staring intently at this tiny little LCD screen with the sun on it as well.
Yeah, it won't.
Doing my,
straining your eyes
yeah.
is it's not going to help.
I will do my best to keep going.
When I occasionally get them, the bit that I really don't like is just as it's kind of passing back into your peripheral vision.
Yeah. Yeah, it's currently...
That makes me feel a bit sick for a few minutes.
It's like a... What is it? It's a...
It's like a kaleidoscope.
Yeah, that's it, a kaleidoscope. So it's I don't know if you've ever had this, but basically the centre of your eye, you can't... Centre of your vision, you can't focus. And you get this like like crescent kaleidoscope.
Yeah, starts as a dot in the
Yeah.
middle, and then
it gets
sort of
bigger and it's out.
Goes into a line all around your eye, and then steadily moves backwards in your vision. Horrible.
Anyway, that's my excuse if the quality is terrible. Like, why are you focused on a cloud? Is that not a plane?
So we do have another 757 inbound. That'll be with us in about 20 minutes. Just turning on to the localizer now is G-Sun F of Jet2, coming in from Kefalonia. Behind that, another Jet2 coming in from Split. That's one of the leased-in ETF Airways aircraft, 9A LAB. Its sister ship came in earlier, I think. Sure I saw it. Ryanair from Dublin, I think, I'm not sure we've seen that one actually yet. Logan, can't really see that at the moment. Oh yeah, coming in from Newquay. Ryanair from Bordeaux. EasyJet from Amsterdam. Ryanair from Berlin.
Which is my knickknacks.
So it looks like the Egypt Air is finally pushing back. Got a couple of EasyJets also pushing back as well, and we're just waiting for the A380 to start taxiing out. So we've got 2E to Paphos just taxiing out. Saudia is following behind that as well. They're just on the new pier of Terminal 2. Sorry, no, the one that we've been on, the one that not the one that they're building currently. No.
Okay, I finished my knickknacks. A little bit of sugar will boost my eyeball. Is this on inbound, Bob?
Yeah, so this is a Jet2 operating flight 1796 for Jet2. It's a 6-7 month old A321 Neo coming in from Kefalonia in Greece. Bouncy landing from Sun F there.
Yeah. Club was bouncing.
And the plane was bouncing.
Oh, my visual migraine kaleidoscope is almost in my peripheral now. And just make it worse, it seems to be on my left eye only. So that makes me feel imbalanced. Hopefully you can't tell from my panning abilities.
A380 is taxiing out now, so we'll see this departing in a couple of minutes. So on the departure front, we're going to have the A380, we're going to have a 2E, we're going to have Saudia. We've got a really noisy aircraft going over.
Yeah.
This is Jet2, operated by ETF Airways, with flight 916 from Split, operated by a 737-800-9A LAB that's 23 years old.
Those were loud.
Nice and loud, that.
Yeah, needed to be.
Jet2 keep all their brand consistent, pretty much. Their leased aircraft that they bring in for, certainly for, you know, a season, will have Jet2 seating inside. They'll be crewed by Jet2 crews in the cabin. That's probably operated and flown by somebody from the airline they're leasing the aircraft from, though, so they probably likely provide the pilots. A damp lease, as it's known. So it looks like the Thompson and the Saudi are going to get to go out first before the A380.
No, Albert.
Possibly,
No.
or not. Definitely, the Thompson. The 2 is definitely going first.
Right, you're being noisy now.
Short final. I think this is the Ryanair from Dublin. This is a 737 MAX 8-200. About 18 months old, operating flight 558. EIIFV is operating this flight today. Firm touchdown there from the Ryanair.
Yeah, it's coming in quite quick. I thought, is that going to land?
Chewy's just lining up for departure to Paphos. This is a 16-year-old 737-800 GT UKS that's operating flight 2648 today.
Looks like the A380's passed in front of the Saudi.
Yep, A380 is going before the Saudi.
Sorry, I'm really struggling to see my screen.
You still have any visual migraine?
Yeah, it's almost completely taken over my left eye now, so I can barely see anything.
Did I want to put it back in the bag?
So we've got arrivals inbound on 05 right, but we're going to focus on the A380 departing.
Sorry, I had a bug on my leg.
Logan Air coming in from Newquay.
Says this is my little Scottish rocket.
It is, it is.
Admiral Akbar.
GSAJI, 24-year-old ARJ 145. No thrust reversers on them, I'm afraid, though. That was flight 26. A380's just lining up.
Do they rely solely on their brakes then?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
There we go then. Right, we'll be quiet and we'll crank up the volume for you.
Yeah, do it. So, operating flight EK18 back to Dubai is A6EUR, 7-year-old A380.
Is that Loganair going to dash across? Ryanair's crossing at the moment. The 380 wait. It won't take too long because I'm probably not going to be able to see in a minute. We do have a plane on approach, but I'm going to keep it on the A380.
It's just a Ryanair, don't worry.
Yeah, sorry Ryanair. All planes matter, but not this one. For here though.
This is the third most tracked flight on flight radar at the moment.
Here we go.
Oh, has that Ryanair gone really short? Wow.
Okay.
So departing was Ryanair EIGE operating flight 4027 to Alicante, 737 MAX 8200. That's just over a year old, with landing on 05 right.
Right, Albert. What are you doing? Are you?
There we go. So that was the A380 departing. Coming up next is Saudi, heading back to Jeddah. Afternoon. So flight 124 is operated by a 6-year-old 7879 HZ AR23 today.
Calm
So-
before the storm.
Yeah. So I assume they're just waiting for the wake turbulence from the A380 to subside before the 787 goes. Probably like the Ryanair across the runway.
Yeah.
That Ryanair snuck in while we were waiting for the A380 to go. That came in from Bordeaux. Flight 2579, operated by an 8-year-old 737-800 9H QBB.
It's got another inbound, but we'll keep it on the Saudi. Is there anything of interest?
It's an EasyJet coming in. Amsterdam. Just touching down in parallel is the EasyJet coming in from Amsterdam. Operated by GUZLF, which is a 4-year-old A320 Neo, operating flight 2168. Lining up on 05 left is EasyJet 2073, headed off to Santorini. GUZHM is a 5-year-old A320 Neo.
Where did the A380 bank? Was it right?
Yes.
It's too hazy to be able to see it. Oh, breeze is nice. I think my visual migraine's clearing now.
Yeah, good.
Hopefully. Just got a headache.
Sorry about that.
The worst possible time to have one. We're trying to focus on the A380.
Well, you do tend to get a headache after, though, don't you?
Mm.
Is this the day that I have to take over camera duty?
Yeah, that's the day you're going to learn.
There he goes.
Easy. We've got another easy going short.
So this is GUZLD, a 4-year-old A320 Neo, just lining up short with flight 2089 out to Heraklion on the island of Crete, which is in Greece, if you don't know that. Did you know that?
I think I did, yeah. I'll pretend I did.
I don't want to assume. People
Geography is
know.
not my strong point, but should be able to get this easy for the inbound. Although the other easy's just crossing the runway.
It's Ryanair coming in from Berlin, Brandenburg. Behind that, we've got a 757 coming in, though.
Yes.
We'll definitely be getting that. As you all know, I am a 757 aficionado. Last season that you'll see them regularly at Manchester as well.
Sorry, easy, took too long.
Most of them will be gone by February next year. This is a Ryanair, as we were saying before. Just coming in from Berlin, Brandenburg. Not Schoenefeld, Brandenburg. 2-year-old 737 MAX 8 200 9H VUW is operating flight 1154.
Mega loud that.
Yeah, he put a bit of thrust on for you.
Gosh,
With the reverses.
I even turned the volume down expecting it and it still wasn't quite enough. Apologies if that was too loud.
So the 757's probably 4 minutes out, 4 or 5 minutes out, something like that. 2E is just lining up. The EasyJet we can see just departing is heading over to Forteventura.
Oh, nice.
That's GUZHF, which is a 6-year-old aircraft, an A320 Neo, operating flight 2039 this afternoon.
Noisy cars around today.
Yeah. Lined up behind that is 2E flight 584, heading over to Antalya in Turkey.
It's not waiting around.
Giles, I sincerely hope you're watching from a beer garden
Yeah.
or in your back garden with a beer. It's too lovely not to have a beer in your hand.
Of course, we don't drink and stream.
Oh God, no. Oh, that'd be horrific. You'd have one can and then you'd get a headache.
Could you imagine being a cameraman and being absolutely hammered? People were like, what am I watching?
Next up for departure is Egypt Air, heading back to Cairo. SUGFR, a 1-year-old or just over 1-year-old A321 Neo is operating flight 782 this afternoon. Hopefully it's going to be quick so we can spin round and see the 757.
Yep.
Just got a little bit of cloud coming over us, just a very, very thin, but it's giving us a little bit of respite.
But is it tanking your solar panel?
Solar panel is delivering 85 watts and we are consuming 47. So the battery that powers everything is still at 99%.
Lovely.
I say powers everything, it powers the very hungry laptop.
Yeah.
Egypt Air on the roll, here we go. Thank you for tuning in this afternoon with us on this beautiful, very, very slightly cloudy, but mostly blue sky sun afternoon in Manchester. If you do nothing else, just hit the like button for us, it really helps us. Really appreciate it. Coming up next is 757 coming in from Dalaman in Turkey. This is GLSAK. Operated a rescue flight earlier this week.
Oh, is this when we saw during the test flight?
Yeah, and this is the one we
Ah,
saw do the
nice.
test flight was it the Sunday stream?
Yeah, that we waited around until it got dark for it to land.
We went up to 30-odd thousand feet, out over the New Sea and back. North Sea and back. So this is a 27-year-old aircraft operating flight 1018. Wobble. Wobble and a bit of crabbing. I did wave, but I'm not sure we got a wave.
Yeah. It's waving its rudder at you. Nice quiet lull for a moment.
Lol. That's how European gamers say lol online. Lol.
How's that?
Yeah.
Right, I am going to grab a drink to hopefully abate my pounding headache.
Yeah, you got a few minutes before we've got 757 departing to Fuerteventura with LS 909. Been on that a few times. Qatari is also taxiing out.
Lovely.
Do you want me to?
It's not that bad. Drink. Brain freeze instead. Sorry, I was going to say possibly a cure for visual migraine headache is brain freeze. Drink.
That's like punching your arm when
Yeah, exactly. Just
something
overload
else
its
really hurts,
senses.
when you've stubbed your toe or something. A little bit of cloud respite.
Yeah, I might have to take my sunglasses off now.
Steady stream of arrivals coming up. Qatar is due in a couple of minutes, heading out to Doha. Behind that, there's 757. I think they've just had their clearance delayed, though. Their slot's been delayed by a few minutes. And also Pegasus heading out to Istanbul.
Thanks.
Next up on the arrival front, we've got Ryanair flight 2132, just on final here, coming in from Lanzarote. This is a EIEMM, which is a 14-year-old 737-800.
Incredibly loud.
Very loud. 737-800, but with the scimitar winglets like the Max has. I don't think they're exactly the same in design, but they look very similar.
It's like they're trying to reach out to grab something. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Oh, nice. A350-1000 operating flight QR28 today for Qatar. So this is heading back to Doha. A7 AOD is just coming up to 2 years old.
The stream has stopped there. It's just that my feed is so far behind. I was having a quick coffee break.
Yeah.
Mega loud one.
Yeah, super loud again. So that was JZHN, one of Jet2 737-800s that they ordered direct from Boeing. It was delivered about 7 years ago now, but that's one of the batch of 737-800s that's just been in for maintenance and had the scimitar winglets fitted to it, because all of the Jet2 ones were delivered with the just the normal like sharklet kind of winglets. That came in from Skiathos with flight 1740. And here we go with the Qatar over to Doha.
So long, I have to zoom out.
Shuttle 2 Victors after this.
Nice. Ryanair is waiting for it before it crosses the runway. Here we go.
Thanks for joining, everyone. Got a few spectators with us as well this afternoon. What's your names?
Hello.
Ross and Luna.
Ross and Luna.
Thanks for coming watching with us.
Just in time for his landing.
Bit sedate, that one. Shuttle 2 Victor coming up from London Heathrow with flight 1394. That's GEUOF, which is a 22-year-old A319, one of the older ones in the fleet. That's probably not got that much longer left. The baby buses don't do so many rotations in a day that they don't really last as long as the bigger jets that maybe only do one. Just on final now is Ryanair, operated by Buzz from Wrocław. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. It's had many names over the years, that city. With flight 8307. It's a 13-year-old 737-800 SPRNC.
Wobbly.
Give them a wave. I don't know whether we're going to get one back today or not. On the departure front, just lining up on 05 left at the moment, we've got Pegasus heading out to Istanbul. TCMBU is operating this flight today, which is a 5-year-old A320 Neo with flight 1182. Cheeky 757 behind that, just taxiing out, heading off to Fuerteventura.
Nice.
One of our, the number of times we've been on this flight to Fuerteventura, I've lost count of now.
Have we been 5 times?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So 10 flights and...
Yeah. All right.
Simple maths.
Just blowing my mind with simple
Great geography,
maths.
terrible maths. Yeah. Like
So-
pigs going short?
Pigs? You call it pigs, don't
I
you?
do,
'Cause it
fly
looks like it
pigs,
says
yeah.
pigs on the fuselage.
Pigs fly.
Fly pigs. The Jet2 757 is just lining up. We will catch that. We'll spin back round for it really quick. On short final is EasyJet coming in from Faro. A319 OE LQP operating flight 7501.
So 757.
Yep, here it goes. Listen to those RB211s.
There we go.
Oh, I love that point. they go. EasyJet just landing in parallel on runway 05 right, coming in from Geneva. You'll probably see this pass in front of us in a moment.
Geneva me to Pan.
Don't Geneva you to Pan, no. He's floating though, it's floating. Touchdown though.
Favourite thrusters on as well. I wonder if any of our friends are on a plane today.
Oh yeah. So that was GEZRZ just coming in from Geneva with flight 2186, a 5-year-old A320 Classic. Have a good afternoon. See ya.
It's a busy day at the airport.
Yeah, lots of people out.
Lots of planes
Watching
and lots
alongside.
of people. I say that, it's gone quiet.
Oh, it's so nice here though, it's beautiful because there's just people out having little picnics or whatever, or sitting down. Nice little spotting community here in Manchester.
Yeah. Got a 737 Jet2 heading out, which is moving fast.
Yeah, try to make it slot time probably or something like that. Oh, it's heading out to Funchal on Madeira. Yes.
Well, Marco and Nelia will be picking this up in 4 hours if they're still going there.
Yeah, Marco and Nelia
will
we're kicking a plane out to you.
Yeah.
This is JZHL, a 7-year-old 737-800. I think, I can't see from here, but I think it's had its scimitar winglets fitted as well.
It has, yeah.
A nice one. Operating flight LS 851 across to Funchal on Madeira. I think it was gusting up to 27 knots in Madeira earlier when I was watching Madeira runway spotting with Marco. Our friend Nelia,
Madeira
Marco
woman
and
spotter.
yeah, Madeira woman spotter joined in for a little bit earlier. If you've never watched any of the footage from Madeira, highly recommend taking a look at their channels. We had a little bit of drama earlier. A 737 MAX 8 of TUI coming in from Tunisia did a go around if you have a look earlier in the stream. Do that later though, obviously.
Easy's going to wait for this one.
Unfortunately, getting to 4 o'clock means that we have switched back to single runway operation now. So all the action's going to be on 05 left, not 05 right, just in front of us.
Oh, he's got a point into the sun. Ryanair touching down. Couldn't see who it was. I was currently doing something, so I can't give you the details where it's from. Oh, it's cold. See you later, have a good evening.
See ya.
Subscribe.
Oh, cheers.
Thank you. Give us a like as well.
Thank you. Sorry if I just shouted into my mic there. Robert's having his lunch, or, yeah, early evening dinner, which consists of cheese and onion crisps, I think. Chunion, is it chunion flavour? Yes, it's chunion flavour. A bit of calm, a bit of quiet. Got the TUI heading out, and I think a Ryanair.
A bag of crisps with UEFA Women's Champions League, you know, a sport sponsoring bad food. I just always think that's really bad. That should be banned.
So yep, TUI 737 on its way out, followed by a Ryanair. There's two he's going to have to wait because we've got one on approach. This is EasyJet from Venice. It's reliably informed. Very bright and hazy over on that side. It's easy down and 2E going straight out afterwards. So he's just waiting for the Easy to dash over the runway before it departs. So we headed off, and Ryanair is going to follow in quick succession, followed by Jet2. There's no one on approach at the moment, so these probably will both get out. That was Ryanair off to Marrakesh, and lining up behind it will be Jet2 to Larnaca with EasyJet to, oh gosh, Infida, infida behind. I've no idea what that is. And there are no one on approach at the moment, so these two will both go out in a few minutes. Whilst Rob eats his pasty.
Okay, right. So I think the only like big thing we've got coming up is Jet2 A330 just departing. Yeah, there's little coming up on the inbound front. So I think we're gonna hang on for this A330 200 GVYGM that we saw come in earlier. Head out to Dalaman, and I think at that point we'll probably call it a day, because it's been quite punishing under the sun here. Even though it's not that hot, it's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately, my visual migraine has turned into an actual migraine, so I'm not feeling particularly great.
But we're going to be back out here tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, we're scheduled from 4.
Yep.
Hopefully there won't be any storms.
4 o'clock. We're going to keep an eye out on the weather just to see whether it's absolutely tipping it down or not. Obviously, if it's absolutely tipping it down, we might have to either bring it forward or push it back a little bit. But as long as we can be here pretty much when it's not raining, then we're good. We will get all of our kit rainproof at some point. Not quite there yet, though. Still a beautiful afternoon though, around about 22 degrees. A little bit of clouds moved in over the airfield now. Gentle breeze coming in from south-southeast, around about 6 knots, so 7 or 8 miles per hour. Fairly steady, fairly constant. We've seen a few gusts. We saw that gust that just caused I don't know whether it caused the Chewy to float or whether they felt like their descent rate was a bit too high. Yeah, but they weren't even out of the landing zone and they decided to go around. When they switch back to single runway operation, it's a little bit more sedate, because we've got 3 aircraft queuing here for departure. We've got the air tanker Jet2 A330 taxiing out as well, and I think this is a 737 on final now. But the departing aircraft can't line up and get ready until this one's landed. What are we dealing with? Jet2 A321 Neo GSUND coming in from Tenerife South. Just under a year old, this aircraft, operating flight 1768.
Nice float. See the air tanker on its way out now.
Just doing the runway inspection there. So I think they're going to hold the departures for this next one. In fact, there's actually a steady stream for 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know whether they'll get any out in between these. Next up, arriving from Mykonos is flight 2054, operated by GUZHW of EasyJet, which is an A330 Neo that's 5 years old. Being attacked by a bee. Go away. So I think we'll see this EasyJet exit, but we won't see a departure because there is a Ryanair very, very close behind. This is a 737 MAX 8-200. EIHMT is just over 2 years old, and it is operating flight 4117 from Murcia, just south of Alicante. So the Jet2 is lining up now. I think we'll only get one out before the next arrival, which is Turkish, I believe. So going to have to be quick, this one. 737-800 GDRTX. We saw this one coming earlier. It's a 8-year-old aircraft operating flight 943 out to Larnaca on Cyprus. Just been cleared for takeoff. Gonna have to be quick. I'm surprised we weren't ready to go straight away. So Turkish 1995 just been cleared to land on 05 left. This is TC JSP, a 9-year-old aircraft, an A321 Classic, coming in from Istanbul. So, excuse me, sorry, EasyJet to Enfida in Tunisia, just lining up on 05 left now. GEZOU, an 8-year-old aircraft, an A320 Classic, is operating flight 2275. We've got an EasyJet on approach after this. I think that's probably going to be coming in before the Ryanair departs. Makes no sense to me why they switch back to single runway operation when they're busy like this.
Right. Yeah, it seems a bit premature, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, because
would have been fine.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 aircraft
It's been nice.
waiting to go. So next up on 05 left is EasyJet flight 2164 from Amsterdam. It's an A320 Classic. GEZGY is a 5-year-old aircraft operating this flight. We should see the Ryanair line up after this arrives. Then I think we'll have a Jet2 arrival, and then the A330 will be going. Just been given its clearance to land. It looks like the A330 is going short, only by 1 holding point. I think Thierry is glad. So this is GVYGM. We saw it coming earlier. It's very noisy landing actually. Operating flight 921 out to Dalaman in Turkey. It's a 9-year-old A330-200. So we're going to let this one go, and then I think we're going to wrap up for today.
Yeah, apologies everyone. We were hoping to go a bit later, but unfortunately, I'm operating a camera with a migraine, which is not great.
Yeah. You need to be in a darkened room, don't you?
Yeah, I'm really struggling. So we will be back tomorrow afternoon from around 4 o'clock. Hopefully, no storms. We can spend the afternoon and evening.
Yep. Subscribe, hit that bell icon so that you get a notification when we're live. We always try and schedule our streams 48 hours in advance, but you can't beat having the bell icon ticked.
Thank you for all your likes and your comments today.
Chanak's been cleared for immediate takeoff because there is an aircraft on final. This is going to be tight.
Really tight.
Not even off the ground yet.
Nope. Just about.
This is GSUNE coming in super slow, I think, to give the company aircraft time to depart in front. Certainly seems to be slower than normal. It's an A321 Neo of Jet2. It's about 6 or 7 months old, operating flight 978 from Zakynthos, or Zante, as we tend to colloquially know it, in Greece.
There's your traffic jam.
Yeah, there's a Ryanair and EasyJet traffic jam. I'm waiting to go. Okay, well, thank you very much everybody for joining us today. Sorry it's a little bit shorter than we intended, but we'll be back out here again tomorrow to bring you some more aviation goodness. Hopefully Thierry feels better in a couple of hours.
Hope so. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great evening. Check out the Aurora Borealis from 10, half 10
don't forget,
when it's dark.
Apparently it was the strength of the CME, or the solar wind, was severe last night, but tonight it's still supposed to be strong, so we might see something.
Yeah. And join us tomorrow afternoon from 4 for more.
Yes.
So until then, cheerio.
Cheerio.